Hey there, it's Les Paul Klein, the tailor. Hope everybody is doing really well this afternoon. Tried to get a kind of a cool little setup in the upstairs office this afternoon, give you a little bit more depth. Looks like the color's not great. I do have my reading glasses on. Apologize for that. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes and see who comes in on this live feed. If anybody comes in on this live feed. Certainly, I put this out a couple of days ago. Just wanted to do a live question and answer for people. There's always questions that pop up when I'm with a customer, when I meet somebody. I get a lot of random questions about clothing. And so it's kind of crazy, the kind of questions I have, but I wanted to give people an opportunity. And I've got some that were sent to me. I was going to wait a couple of seconds to see if anybody popped in, put them in the comments section. Let those suckers pop in. Just write a comment, what your question is. And I don't see anybody in there. I did it at 1 o'clock. Everybody's got their nose to the grindstone. It's a Thursday afternoon out in Greenville, South Carolina. So here's a question that I'll start with. Somebody asked, what about dry cleaning? The question was, where should I go for my dry cleaning in Greenville? I apologize. It's live video. So where should you go? Well, I'm biased. I'll just be open and honest about it. Brazier Polk Cleaners. They're down off of Woodruff Road on Feaster. That's where their actual facility is that does all the work. And that's the company that I recommend. They have a drop-off and pickup location right next door to Outback Steakhouse over in the Orchard Park area. The reason I recommend them, they don't give me a kickback, but the reason I recommend them is because, to my knowledge, and if I'm wrong, certainly chime in, but to my knowledge, they have the best and latest dry cleaning equipment. So an example would be a shirt. People say, should I dry clean my shirts? There's a difference between dry cleaning and laundry. They don't dry clean your shirt unless you ask them to dry clean a shirt. And that term dry clean means it doesn't get wet, okay? Unless you tell them to dry clean your shirt and they charge about $5 a shirt for dry cleaning, they're going to wash it in a washing machine just like you would at home. The big advantage they have is they wash in massive washers, and then they have a torso product dryer. And that dryer, they'll take that shirt, they'll put the shirt over the torso, and it actually is air fed. And they leave it buttoned all the way up to the collar and the cuffs. And literally, it goes through the torso dryer and dries it. It's not stiff, but it's firm. So I would recommend them if somebody knows of another company in town that has new equipment. That's where you want to go. I'll tell you who to avoid. Any chain that has more than a couple of locations. If they have U.S. in their name, or if they have Master in their name, avoid them. Avoid them. They're going to be very unreliable, do a poor job. When they tear up a garment, they're not going to pay you the full value of it. They're going to blame you. So that's kind of how it works. That's dry cleaning. Excuse me a minute. My question list fell on the floor. All right, second question. Let's talk about shoe repair. Men and women are always asking me, and dry cleaning as well. Everything I said applies to women. let me, before I jump on, let me say about your dry cleaning. If it's wool, hang it on a good hanger, okay? Hang it on a good hanger. Unless you get something on it, don't dry clean it if it's good wool. You don't need to dry clean it. Wool sheds its own odor. Hang it back up. If it's a trouser, hang it on a good maple hanger. If you're one of my customers, you get these free. These are custom made hangers. This is a trouser hanger. This is a jacket hanger. And these both have trouser sleeves on them to hold the trousers and or skirts. We have those as well. Put your garment on here. You don't need to dry clean it every time you wear it. Maybe once a year if it gets soiled. If you get something on it, take it in and have them clean it. But do not dry clean garments that you wear on a regular basis more than once a year unless you soil them. Okay, on to shoe repair real quick. There's only one local shop now that I recommend. I don't get a kickback on this, and quite honestly, I've never even taken my shoes to him. But it's Wesley Shoe Repair, West Lee Shoe Repair on Wade Hampton, little strip shopping center across from Walmart. I've been recommended by many people, many clients. They do a great job, and the work gets done pretty quick. Out of town, you can ship your shoes to the Shoe Doctor. They have a smooth process. Go online, Google Shoe Doctor, Austin, Texas, and you can follow their steps. They are fast. It takes 2 weeks. Turnaround complete. I like them. I've sent mine there for a very long time. So that's shoe repair. Third question that somebody sent in was, should we be wearing braces anymore? And people say, what's a brace? Suspender. A suspender. Rarely do I see men wearing them. I think I have 2 customers that still wear braces on a periodic basis. Okay, that's just what they liked. It was a fashion piece. I used to wear them, but I just wear a belt. If you wear braces, you don't wear a belt. If you wear a belt, you don't wear braces. You don't wear both of them at the same time, okay? You don't wear both of them at the same time. All right. Any other questions out there, pop them in. If you're listening, pop in your questions in the comment section if I haven't covered it already. So, care for your garments. This was another question. And I mentioned good hangers. So you wear your trousers, the trousers I have on today. When I'm done for the day, I'm going to put them back on a custom maple hanger, and they're going to hang in a row with a little bit of room so that the wrinkles will fall out. Good wool products, good silk wool blends, anything that has linen in it may have to be pressed just a little bit, but the wrinkles will fall out. If it's an all wool garment, they will definitely all fall out. Put your trousers back on this hanger. The same goes for jackets. You need a wide shoulder to hold the garment up. This is a maple hanger. They're in our logoed colors. And again, all of our clients get these custom hangers if they work with us. We put all their new clothes on these. When you're done with that jacket for the day, put it back on this hanger, put it back in the rotation, give it a little bit of room. Let's talk about your closet itself. Occasionally, people get moths in their clothes. So about once every 3 months, you need to take just a very soft brush, and you need to brush every inch of every jacket and every pair of trousers that has any wool in it. The second thing you need to do is, if it's possible, line your closet with cedar. If it's not possible, buy cedar chips, buy cedar bags, buy cedar blocks, get them hanging between your clothes in your closet. If you've had a problem You need to take the extreme measure to put mothballs in and hang those. I know it stinks, but you need to kill the moths that are there. And you need to brush your clothes. If you've had moths eat holes, you need to brush all your clothes literally every week until you're sure you have no fresh holes. If that happens, send me a message or give me a call. There are some companies, one particular down in Atlanta, that if it's a really expensive garment and you want to have those holes fixed, they can reweave those holes. So protect your good clothes. That goes for men and women. So those are the questions that were sent in to me. We're running in 10 minutes and 50 seconds. If there's anybody else out there that's got a question, shoot it in to me now. I've been working on a schedule to go live every week and try to find a time frame that works for people. I think we have more attendance if I do it at the end of the day than if I plug it in at the middle. But just to FYI, the video I did last week, we had over 900 views on that video. There's a lot of people watching what I'm doing. Watch, follow, sign up over on my Les Cline Clothing page. Like my page. Paul, why should I like your page? You have a profile. My profile is a personal profile, but my business is conducted online over on my page, which is proper. You can't really do business on a profile. It's against the rules with Facebook. So over on my page, it's much more robust. And as this grows online, we'll continue to grow the robustness, and there'll be new things coming out, but it'll be on my page, not on my profile. So please like my page and follow me. And I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you watching the video. And I hope that you have a wonderful afternoon. This is Les Paul the Tailor in Greenville. Have a great afternoon.